Spooky Lou, another wonderful WrestleRoni for me and for you. I have quite the ace up my sleeve, if you will. Ace Morgan's on the show. How you feeling, Bubby?
I'm feeling really good. That was an awesome intro, by the way.
That's how I do. That's how I do. A man deserving of an awesome intro. I've been very excited to have you on the show. A lot of folks are looking forward to this one, Ace Morgan.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It's been a while since I've been on a podcast. It's been a minute, so this is exciting for me too.
You're on the Roni now, by God. We're letting the world know. What's going on? What we doing as of late? I heard a big announcement, and I think you're doing big things. Just reassure me that I'm right.
So, of course, Tiger Valley Wrestling Federation had a little bit of a reiteration. Myself, martial law, we stood up, we got it, and we made that happen. John Michael, he popped in there too. We just took a bunch of guys that were kind of spokes on the wheel, and we made sure that the wheel was still moving that. Because Tiger Valley Wrestling Federation is local to Elkins, West Virginia, and of course, me being from there, I just love it. So I love the fact that we have a homegrown promotion, and I was like, dude, if we're gonna fucking have this thing, then why are we not captivating on that? Why are we not going forward and doing more and doing everything we can? So we did that. A couple shows, and then we had the bright idea. It was like, man, what if we did something fresh? Because Tiger Valley just stays in one spot.
Okay.
Why don't we make another one? So now we have our new promotion that is coming out, and I think the name's been announced. I think so.
I've heard it. So I mean, you must have put it out there. Ooh. Because I've heard through the grapevine, just like that.
Yeah. What's the name? Do you remember?
Mountain State Wrestling. Mountain State. I know Mountain State.
Yeah, Mountain State Wrestling Federation.
That's it. Hell yeah.
So yeah, September 19th that debuts, and it's going to be really big.
Hell yeah.
It's crazy because now we're starting to get guys that like they like the wrestling business, and we're always just intimidated by it, that they never knew what to do, and it's just like no sweat, no sweat. You ain't got to worry about somebody digging on you and being fucking rude to you all the time.
Shithead bullies out here.
We're gonna get you in there, and we're all gonna learn it together. If I don't know it, if he doesn't know it, if he doesn't know it, if you don't know it, we're gonna learn it together. We're gonna do everything we can, and that's how wrestling started. Like, that's literally how this started. It was a circus with a bunch of guys that were like, how can we make this look legit? And they go out there and they beat the hell out of each other. I'm happy to be a part of the circus, bro.
Right? Hell yeah, freak me up, man.
But it's a good day. It's a good freaking day to be on this podcast. I love it.
And you make a good point to kind of be intimidated to get into business. I think the higher you hold the business, that was me, like I dipped my toes in the business and I held it in such a high regard. I'm like, there's no way, I don't even want to be a worker. I just want to hold a camera or do a podcast. And like you, I like the idea of it not being intimidating. You're not going to go in there and get your leg broke on the first day. I like that plan.
Well, and that's the kind of issue that I had when I first started. Like, I remember I was deadly afraid of this.
Okay.
Just like you, like how you said you were afraid of. I was deadly afraid, and I didn't want to ref. I didn't want to announce. I didn't want to hold the camera. I wanted to be in the ring. I was like, that's what I want to do. And I remember when I got my start up in Martinsburg, it was like, well, then hop in there. I was like, what? He's like, get in there. So I got in there, took a bump, and he was like, decent bump, and he just threw me right to the wolves, and I loved it. I absolutely just dug my claws into it. Shortly after that, I ended up hurting my knee, and, my greatest fear was realized. I was like, I did get hurt, that didn't take long. So after going to the doctor and getting reevaluated and got looked at, and they were like, all right, well, this is what we can do for you now. Probably lay off of it. And I was like, all right, shit. So I think it was July of 2014.
Okay.
I think. Crazy Shay, Eric Shea. Dude I've known since like 2019.
Okay.
Saw me in a furniture store I was working, and he was like, "Hey, you know, you're in town?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I live here now." And he was like, "Oh shit, you ever thought about getting back in the ring?" No,
Right.
not in a while.
Okay.
So he goes and gets his boys, Chris Porter, um, Hype Man, Dan Lasers. They all came in there, shook my hand, and we got to talking. And it was just like, yeah, fuck it, come to set up and see what's what, see what you think of it. So me and Eric texted back and forth to see a little bit, did a promo or two for him, and then next thing you know, I was wrestling the great Marcus Waters, which love that dude. He took care of me when I was coming back. It was like 3-minute match. It was a squash match, but still, it's still like the dude took care of me and made sure that I was okay because he knew I was freaking out. I was like, dude, I don't know what to do, like my knee and everything else. And he's like, brother, don't worry about it.
Okay.
You'll be all right. And we went out there, we did the match, and I got my flowers when I came to the back. It was like, yeah, you're really good. I even cut a promo on the mic that night.
Okay.
Like, straight up, went out, told my story in front of all my friends and family in Elkins. And ever since, this is how it's been going, man.
Yeah, I'd say, you get the bug, but they were very welcoming to you, and it sounds like it was quite the moment.
Yeah.
So you can definitely understand somebody getting the bug from that.
Definitely. Yeah, that was really like, it was a turnaround from the experience that I had in Martinsburg to the experience with them.
Okay.
That was the complete turnaround. And seeing how those guys are and how I am with them today, like, I still talk to those guys. Seeing how they are out now, like, here we are, what is it? 9/5/2025. Yeah, we're well over a year, and still to this day, call any one of those guys and ask them for anything.
Okay, so take me back to Martinsburg, because according to some folks, you've never even trained, man. They're like, what are you talking about? Take me back to the early training days and the difference.
So, I did. I spent about a week or two up there with him.
Okay.
In Martinsburg. Andrews Martin, guy from WCW, I believe.
Okay.
Nyla Rose had trained through him. A couple others. I was living with my best friend at the time, and we kind of had some differences. And I was like, I'm gonna go take a walk because I knew I was leaving. I was coming back home. I was moving away. I was on a walk, and I found a T-shirt shop, and I was like, odd, because it was just like beside a Dollar General. I was like, that's a random place for a T-shirt shop.
All right.
Looked in the window, and there's a fucking pro wrestling ring. And I'm like, that's the whole reason I moved there. It was like to get in a ring. So I was like, I gotta get in this ring. Mm-hmm. So walk in, introduce myself to the guy, and we got to talking about pro wrestling, and he was very cool, very informative. But yeah, when it came to the wrestling stuff, he's the kind of guy like, we're gonna do this right, and we're gonna do it right the second time. If you don't do it right the second time, get the fuck out.
Okay.
Training with him was a lot, very quickly. I learned to run the ropes, of course, and do my bumps and, whatever it may be. But about a couple days in, I started to feel my knee kind of wonky, which I had issues with my knee prior to this from playing football. But yeah, I could tell my knee was a little bit wonky. And I just told him, I was like, hey, I know I've only shown up and I've only taken pictures and I've only done bumps and ropes and everything, but I got to take a step back because I'm hurting. Mm-hmm. And he was like, that's fine. So after that, I signed up for a school in Texas.
Okay.
I mentioned this. I signed up for a school in Texas, and I talked to Terrell Rhodes, who is Dustin Rhodes' wife. We had a very amazing conversation. It was right here in this apartment.
Nice.
My couch was actually up against the wall there instead of this one. Talking to her, I'm in tears because I'm like, maybe this is my fucking shot. I sent in my application, see what's what. I saw the ad on Facebook, and that's what led me to it. Mm-hmm. Dustin, I could hear him in the background. He's like, who are you talking to? And she's like, Ryan Zickafus. He's like, give me that phone. Okay. And so he's basically like, hey, you want your fucking dreams to come true or what? And I'm on the spot.
All right.
Is this Dustin? He goes, yeah, this is Dustin. Do you want your dreams to come true or not? What are you doing? And yeah, I guess, and I dropped $500 that night to his school. I paid almost $400 for a plane ticket to go to Austin, Texas. Landed in Austin, Texas about 1 o'clock in the morning, phone dead, waving down a taxi, strolling through this ghetto ass neighborhood with $3,000 in my pocket and all of my belongings. I'm definitely going to get robbed. Find the apartment that I was supposed to be staying at, go into the apartment, can't remember the key code to the apartment.
Okay.
So had to find a hotel to stay at 3 a.m. That was awesome. Wake up about 11 a.m. the next morning, go back to the apartment complex after going to Walgreens to get a charger for my phone. Remember the keypad because it was in my emails.
Okay.
Open the door and it's infested with cockroaches.
Ooh.
And I was like, man, the world just does not want me to do this. That's what this is. That's what it feels like. So, Jason Ardeen and Charles Gaxiola are two people that I met in the Discord group chat for Dustin's school.
Okay.
Both of those guys were super amazing when I was down there because Charles was supposed to live with me and Jason was living with his buddy named Max, who was with the military. He was down there for military training. So Jason invites me to go stay with him. I stay with Jason, and we're all in the backyard just beating the tar out of each other, wrestling. Right? Waiting for the weeks to come by. Weeks go by, wrestled a little bit, got a little trained up on some more stuff with Dustin. Got hell of a good advice from Dustin Rhodes. Fucking love that dude. So I didn't finish training completely. I knew the basics. Came back, felt defeated, felt like the world was just against me at that point. Ran out of money when I was down there. I spent all of my money to come back. Fucking landlord didn't get rid of the cockroaches. Shit just fell through, and I felt defeated. So came back, and I was headstrong. I was like, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. Met a guy in Maryland, Marlon. Marlon is his name. Marlon Dinkins.
Okay.
Amazing dude. He stepped up for me. He was like, I know you're new. We're going to get you a gig. That's what we're going to do. He's like, we're going to get you around people to teach you. I was like, okay.
Dope.
So he has me on his podcast. We tell my story. He gives me the name The Workhorse. And he's like, because we didn't know what my nickname would be. We had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, you're a workhorse, kid. You're working for it. Damn, that's good.
Yeah, it's a good title to have in the business.
So then I really started rolling with the workhorse name. And that's where that comes from. Was him. So he brings me up to New Jersey. I go up to Jersey, Titan Championship Wrestling, Billy Fesk brings me in on a battle royal, Seaside Heights, New Jersey.
Okay.
Wrestling on the beach. That night, after I was done, talking to Jeff Noyce, big dude, amazing dude. He taught me a lot that day. After talking to him, he was like, you may not be officially trained, but you know shit. He's like, you know what you need to be doing. He's like, that's all that matters. He's like, so if you could find somebody to sharpen the edge, then do it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So from there, it was just bouncing in between guys.
And you're one of those that wants to get better. You're going after the training.
Right.
Well, hell, let's go ahead and bounce into it. We're going around all the different places you're training. Take me to the RSW training experience. Very curious about that one.
Okay. So, again, after I was still with Titan at the time.
Okay.
Titan Championship Wrestling, I met a guy named Tony Cheney. Tony Cheney wrestles for Grimm's Toy Show, GTS Wrestling, on YouTube. Me and him became close. And we started talking, and he was like, hey, I could always help you out. And I was like, sure. Fuck yeah. Mm-hmm. He ain't got to talk to me. He's been doing this for almost 10 years. He ain't got a reason to talk to me,
right.
But he did. And him and Jack Martin both kind of took me under the wing at Titan, and I learned a lot from both of those guys too. I got the offer to go to GTS.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, now I know. So after that, I ended up going to, I came back home after the last Titan trip, which was November I did a Rumble. Came back, had the opportunity to go to GTS, and I was like, I want to get better before I go to GTS. Like, I can be an untrained indie schmuck all I want to, but if I'm going to GTS wrestling, I want to be good.
Gotcha.
I got to be better.
Yeah, eyes are going to be on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, I was scrolling through Facebook, and Russell, who works for RSW,
Shout out
posted,
Russ.
Yep. He posted on Facebook, hey, trainee school in Elkins. I was like, oh, no fucking way. Like, really? So I messaged him, and I was like, is this real? And he was like, yeah, this is real. This is 100%. He told me who the trainers are: Vance Desmond, Tim Cross. He said somebody else, but I don't remember who it was. I was like, okay, when? I was like, I can go today. And he was like, well, it's at this time this day. Okay. So I go there. Met Vance. Really liked Vance at first. Really, really. I wouldn't say at first. I still do. I still like Vance Desmond. I still look up to Vance Desmond a lot. Of course, I made the mistake. I'll own up to it. I introduced him as my work name.
Oh, okay.
My bad. I should have said, hey, I'm Ryan. I work as Ace Morgan. But I did not. I was straight up gimmick. He called me a mark. I laughed. He laughed. Was what it was.
Hell yeah.
Super good dude. Super good.
Yeah, love Vance.
When we first started, you could tell who had been around and who hadn't. Who knew the indies, who hadn't. Because it's not a friendly place. It's really not. The indies are not. Everybody can say that they're brothers, but at the end of the day, if I've got an opportunity to go somewhere else bigger than you, and it's me and you, like, I'm sorry, it's me. Dog eat dog world.
And they're gonna be real pissed that you go too.
Yeah.
Very jelly.
So, when I made the announcement that I was there to leave, that I was training with RSW to do a few RSW shows, and then I wanted to go to GTS wrestling, that had a negative response, which was fine. It is what it is. I totally get it, especially like one where you're trying to have homegrown talent. Like, the whole reason they brought us in is so that they could save money on not paying other wrestlers. It was completely obvious. It is what it is.
Right.
Like, smart business decision.
Yeah, they're not the only ones to do it, right?
Yeah. I'm not faulting them. Like, absolutely. Yeah, like, that's the way that they're moving forward, and I wasn't in the script for that. I wanted to leave. So from there, there was some other stuff that I did not agree with, which, of course, coming from different trainings and multiple different perspectives and halfway across our country, different views are going to be seen. So I would say what I thought. I'm a very blunt guy. Like, it's very hard for me to hold my tongue.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Well,
so
got me in trouble too, so.
Yeah. I think everybody does it at least once. Like, I think everybody opens their mouth at least once to get shit slapped out of them. Is what it is.
Right.
So I did. I said something I didn't believe in or I didn't agree with. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was met with a negative response. And from there, that was kind of like the impression that was slapped on me.
Okay.
Like, this is what we expect from this kid. This kid's an ass, pretty much. Which is fine.
Right.
I'll wear that title. I will be an ass. If you want me to be an ass, I'll be an ass.
I'll be your
That's
ass.
fine.
Right. But
it is what it is. I'm a grown-ass man. Like, I got
Right.
a whole-ass kid. Like, I got a daughter. Beautiful daughter. She's 2.5 months old now.
Congrats.
Like, thank you. I'm a grown-ass man. I can make my own decisions. I can say my shit. I can believe in what I believe in. I just think that opinions in certain companies don't exist.
Right.
I'll put it that way.
Okay.
I'll put it that way. My opinion was not. Yeah. So
I'm confused. Go ahead.
No, sorry.
Well, if they knew, if you come in and out the gate, hey, I'm training to go to Grimm's Toy Show. They know that. Then why put you in the stable? Why do the greenhorns and go ahead and get the graphics printed up and everything if they knew you were leaving? So I don't know. What can you tell me on that?
So, my first week there, I was booked. I did 1 week of training, and I was already told that I was wrestling.
Okay.
And I was like, damn, I must be doing something right.
All right.
A couple months flew by. I did a lot of shows. Well, not a lot. I did a good amount of shows. I'll put it that way. I did a good amount. I did a match. Let's see. I did a Fatal 4-Way in Buchanan, West Virginia. I did a Fatal 4-Way. It was Paparazzi, Tyler Jacks, and DD.
Okay.
Really good match. I enjoyed the match. I really did. It was bullshit, fire ass 4-way match, but I still enjoyed the match. I really liked the fact that I got to work with DD because I really, really liked DD at the time. I'll save that. Like Paparazzi, and I get along with Tyler Jacks really well. So do the match. We get to the back, and they're kind of huddling. Lane Callie is, and Rucker and Tyler Jacks are all kind of huddling. At that point in time, it was rumored that we was doing something, but originally it was supposed to be Gen Z, not me.
Okay.
So I believe it was Rucker that kind of like threw me in on there. He was like, well, what if we used Ace? You know, Ace might bring something to the table. And that's awesome on the part of him. Fucking love him for it. Like, he wanted to give me something.
Right on.
And at that point in time, I was fine with being on the RSW. I had done drop the GTS thing.
Okay.
I was like, RSW schedule is easier. It's less travel. I like the guys.
Okay.
It's a good roster. Like, I was fine with being at RSW. For some reason, the negative still outweighed the positive tenfold.
Okay.
Just a negative feel with the roster. You could just tell.
Right.
I remember my mother was at the Buchanan show, and she's like, you could just tell. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, I could just tell, and walks away. Okay. You know, whatever. We're at the recreational center, and merch was being made.
Okay.
We were sitting there. We were building the ring. Me and a couple of the other trainees were getting the ring together. And it was like, hey, you're getting a T-shirt with your name on it, your face, and here's the Titantron, by the way. And I was just like, holy shit!
All right. Right.
Like, fuck yeah! I've still got the T-shirt here.
All right.
Fuck yeah! You know, and they tell me the name, which is the Greenhorns, and I get added to the chat and everything else. We're coming up with skits and ideas and things, and I'm in there a little bit, but not too much. You can just kind of tell that, like, I'm the, and I don't want to bury his character, but I'm the Eric Rowan to the Wyatt family.
Gotcha.
I'm just kind of there. You know what I mean?
And those three are tight, you know?
Yeah,
before you came along.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad that they wanted to include me into the group.
Right on.
And I still stand on this. I have no issues with any of those guys. Love every single one of those guys. Like, absolutely. If anybody would ask me, like, down the line, if I'm somewhere else and they say, man, we need a talent, you know, who do you think? One of those guys is going to come to mind eventually.
Hell yeah. Yep.
All three of them. Super fucking talented. Tyler Jacks, I could not do what Tyler Jacks does in the ring. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Lane Callie has this chemistry, especially when he's a heel, that's just like, it's so easy to hate him as a fan. And I love it. I'm like, dude, that's what you fucking need. Like, if you're going to be a fucking heel, that's the way to do it.
Yep.
And then Rucker is good and great at two things. Ring awareness. And then that he's got one more thing, and he's got it better than me. And it makes me mad that he's better at this than me. His crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Because he can tell. I've seen him do it. I've been in the matches with him. I've seen him do it. Where he'll look out and watch one specific person, and he's like, how can I fucking get over on that guy today?
Okay.
How can I get over on that person that's being quiet? How can I make them loud? What can I fucking do? And it's motherfucker. Like, I watched him do it. He was taking a fucking dive spot. It was a dive spot. Vance Desmond lifts my fucking head up so we can take the dive spot. He's watching This fucking kid in the front row looks at the kid and goes like this and claps at him, and the kid claps back.
Hell yeah. Let's go, Ruck.
Bruh. Like, he knew.
New APW TV champion as of last night. So
Yeah.
Rucker 2
Congratulations,
belts.
Rucker.
Yeah. Okay.
He's moving up.
Oh,
he's moving up.
Oh, and I called it years ago, so good on him.
Mm-hmm. He's
now,
good. He's
do you
really
think there was times, because I know the people you're dealing with here, do you think there was times in the ring that they were looking to make an example of you?
Yeah.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
care to share, or just yeah? I understand either way.
No, I'll share. So we'll finish out with the Greenhorns thing.
Oh, yeah, please. Start going off on Rucker and get my dick
No,
hard.
it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, so I ended up leaving. I did one tag match with Lane Callie, and it was against Logan Taylor and Vance Desmond. We did it at the Recreational Center. Super good match.
I'm pretty
Loved
sure
it.
I was there for that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
In the crowd, of course.
Very good match. I like that match a lot.
Hell yeah.
Of course, Vance Desmond unfortunately tore his pec on one of the lift moves for Callie. Not Callie's fault, not Vance's fault. Just accidents happen.
Right.
Fucking love that match. And when I got to the back, at this point in time, I can't remember if it was the show before this or what it may have been, but I was told that I needed to lay off my promo. Yeah. I was told.
Been there.
Yeah.
What's the reasoning? Do they give you a reasoning or just right?
I was just pulled aside. Quit being good at promos. Quit.
Okay. Fair enough.
Damn. All right.
Don't you dare get over.
So, I was going through some mental shit, and then of course this new company was coming up. So I had already had doubts. I had already had issues with the roster, which we can touch base on in a minute. I'd already had issues, so I was on the way out. Okay. I knew I was on the way out. At that tag match, I knew I was on the way out. And I kind of let it be known around. Like, I think I had a good conversation with Benny Maverick, which I love Benny. We had a conversation about me being hot-headed and eating shit and liking it. And I was like, man, as much as I understand it, as much as I understand the paying the dues, I want to go elsewhere. I want to do something different.
I get it.
That's kind of where the Greenhorns thing, for me anyway, has ended. I've watched the shit that they've done. Fantastic work.
Right. No doubt. And I believe me, if anybody understands, you're on your way out. I'm done eating shit for a while. Believe me, you're preaching to the choir. One day I'll tell my story to a podcast if they'll have me. Who knows? but yeah, we touched on. Did you feel that you were made an example of issues with the Raw? And yeah, whatever you want to put out there, Bubby, just have at it.
Okay. It was a battle royal.
Okay.
Earlier in the day, which it was like 94 degrees that day. It was a hot day. I don't remember if it was exactly 94, but like I would say it felt like it. It's hot as shit.
Fucking hot.
All right. I was sunburnt. I was sick. I had a newborn. I was fucking tired. So we're setting up the ring at the Recreational Center in Clarksburg. I remember I'm on the last board helping carry in the board, and I took a sip of water and I sat down.
Okay.
Paulie and Cody walk in through the side door. Completely forgot that they had left. They came in with food. And, everybody was supposed to be there at 10 a.m. to help set up the ring. Or at least, the people that are supposed to be there.
Right.
So I remember I wasn't really like sour about it, but I do remember seeing it. And I was just like, man, okay. Like for as much as they get on to me about the small things, I really would have wished that they were here for as hot as it is to take some of the work off. I didn't mean it out of like malice or to be a dick.
Okay. So you said this out loud.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rucker even heard me say this. We get the ring finished. And Paulie, I believe, hops in the ring. And he's like, Ryan, get in the ring, pussy.
Okay.
I'm like, not right now, brother. I'm tired. Literally. That's how I said it. Not paraphrasing. Not right now, brother. I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
In a minute. A little bit. No. So that's all that was said. That's it. I didn't want to get in the ring because I was burnt up. I was sick.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the back to go and help out with my newborn because my fiance is back there struggling. It's our first kid, so we don't know how to fucking do anything.
Right, man.
So next thing I know, it's a problem. It's an issue. And I was just, goddamn, okay. Show begins, and I won't say who, just because like I don't want there to be any negativity on him.
Right on.
Tells me to watch out. And I was like, fuck.
Okay.
Okay. I can see where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
So, go out to the Rumble. Had a spot planned with some of my buddies. And next thing I know, I'm getting dumped out by DD the hard way. Land rough on the apron. And I catch myself. And I truly believe if I didn't catch myself, that either my head or shoulder would have went to the floor. Definitely. Fucking fast.
So no heads up.
Yeah, no heads up, no Iggy, no nothing. Just tossed.
Okay.
So I catch myself. When I catch myself, a brand new tread of boot scrapes all the way down my ribcage.
Oh.
All the way down. Fucking bruises instantly. It's on fire. I hit the floor, splat. I'm pissed.
Right.
Mad as fuck. I go to the back. I storm in the back. I'm fucking throwing shit. I was pissed. I was mad as hell. I knew what happened. I had been around long enough that I knew what had happened. Somebody taking liberty.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't do that fucking shit. Even if you have an issue. I don't believe in that shit. It's the whole thing with like Chris Benoit and Dean Malenko. Mm-hmm. Like when Benoit, it was obvious that he was doing something with Malenko's wife. Even Malenko did not fucking take liberties on him. You know?
Yeah.
We're professional wrestlers. There's a reason their professional title is there.
When you said it was a battle royal, I envisioned the Daniel Pewter spot and you just getting the shit chopped out of you. You're dumping somebody head first over the top rope here, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was pretty mad.
Yeah.
I was pretty pissed.
I figure.
Vinny Maverick again was there, calming down. Tim Cross came back. He was like, I'm going to talk to Dee. I'm going to figure out what happened. Come to find out, Holly had basically gone around saying, you know, this kid's disrespectful. He disrespected me today. Let's teach him what for.
Okay.
Let's make him pay his dues. Tim disagreed, told me, you already did that. You already paid your dues. You've already done that. Don't worry about it. So I'm thinking it's done.
Yeah.
I think it's squashed.
Okay.
We're good. DD comes to me at the end of the night, pulls me aside. He was like, hey, you got a second? I said, no, I'm busy. Because I was helping with the ring.
Okay.
Like, at this point, I went from being, like, fine but angry to, you said I'm disrespectful. Now I am going to be disrespectful. Now I am going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Now I have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, not really, I'm busy. And he was like, it'll just take a second. I was, fine. Pulls me in. He's like, sorry for Big Brother and you. You know how Paulie is. Some shit just gets scattered everywhere. It's fine. It is what it is. I said, just, you know, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I said, but I am going to ask for my safety when I'm in the ring with you.
Right.
And I don't trust you. That's what I said. Like, I accept your apology, but I don't trust you. And I think that hurts more than anything. Is that I couldn't trust this person that I really, really enjoyed being around. Because I like Dee Dee.
I get it.
And that sucked.
Right.
To be like, now I can't do the thing that I love because I'm afraid that people are going to beat the shit out of me because of misinterpretation.
Right.
So Tim could tell that the wall was up now. He even said it. He's like, I could tell you're wrestling like you don't want to get hurt. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, half your roster wants to beat my fucking ass for something I didn't even know I did.
You're still showing up, by God. That counts for something, man.
Like, not only was I showing up, I was showing up early.
Right.
And fucking doing all this shit with a newborn. Like, I was showing up to training in a fucking sling because my shoulder was hurt. I was still doing it. Like, still fucking cared. Yet, stupid shit like that happens, and then I'm still the one in the wrong, no matter what.
Can just be mind your own business. People making Facebook posts about you. Still.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
Still.
feel it.
Which, God bless Rucker, because he's the only dude that kept me cool.
Yeah.
Through all of it. No joke. He's like, man, and I'm not trying to throw him under the bus or say that he went against the boys or say that he took my side. I'm saying he was there for me. Like, I'm saying he was like, man, it's okay. Like, I've been there. That's what I needed.
He's just a good dude,
yeah.
so yeah, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So after that is when the bandwagon of me leaving really started.
Okay. Like I say, I give it to you for coming back and still putting in matches. A lot of people after that have been fuck out of here, man. Just and I found out the hard way. Believe me, I thought I was friends with these people, you know. And I don't claim to have the bond that the boys had because I'm not a trained wrestler, but I considered a lot of these guys friends. And come to find out, they're talking shit on me because I outed a whole different company for not paying me. And now, so it's a hateful bunch, I guess. Man.
I remember that.
Okay.
I remember that. I remember that going around the locker room.
Okay.
I was like, what's the matter? Who cares?
All I ever did was edit these guys' matches and have them on the podcast and promote the shows and just try to make people bigger stars. That's all I'm guilty of.
Right.
I don't fucking know.
I don't want to say that I tried to take a leadership role in the locker room because I didn't try.
Okay.
A lot of those trainees cling to me, which they may say now they don't, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
The proof is in the middle. When the training school was shut down, when Tim backed out, who do you think went to the training still?
Okay. And how long did this training school even last?
Fuck. April till about July.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think so. That sounds right. Because around the end of July towards August, we picked up our own trainees.
Okay.
So we kept the school going.
Good on you.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
People showing up, we fucking do it. We took over the rent. We paid Tim's rent for Alan, who owned the building where the training was at.
Okay.
We took over. We bought a whole new ring because Keith Crockett took his ring back so he can open his own school.
Okay.
So we're like, we'll buy our own fucking ring. Fuck it. They can't stop us.
There you go.
Can't stop us.
Good. And so what do you take from that experience? All the negatives and everything. But there's some learning in there. So what do you take from that experience to use with your own promotion and what's ahead?
Don't get me wrong. One of the last conversations that I had with Tim before everything blew out of proportion was I didn't want to completely burn the bridge with RSW. Reason being is I still have friends there. And you never know. It's pro wrestling. Even CM Punk came back.
Right.
Like, you never fucking know. And that's literally what I told him. I said, I have CM Punk syndrome. I hate this. I hate wrestling. I don't want to do it anymore.
I feel it.
And it's because of your roster. The assumption was because me and Lane Callie were supposed to face Cody and Paulie. The assumption was that I didn't want to be in the ring with Paulie. No. I didn't want to be around the entire roster anymore.
And nobody could fault you if you didn't want to get in there. I know how strong Paulie is and how big Paulie is. There's nothing wrong and nobody could fault you there either, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, like safety-wise.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I just didn't want to be around it anymore. I didn't want to devote the work to it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to show up and build the ring. I didn't want to show up and be around the roster. I didn't want to show up and put on the face like they do and pretend to be somebody and pretend to be your friend. I didn't want to fucking do it.
And let's say
I wasn't doing it.
And let's say you have that match, they beat the shit out of you. What positive comes out of there? Y'all buddies now? No, y'all still fucking hate each other.
Yeah, because at the AB college, he came up and apologized to me.
Did he?
Which,
okay.
Yeah, Paulie did. He manned up. He came and apologized. At that point, I thought we was buried. I looked the next day and there's shit on Facebook.
There you go.
And it's just, motherfuckers.
In the past year, man, I was like, okay, we're cool. Oh, no, okay, they're talking shit. Oh, it's the most bipolar, just crazy.
But I will say this. I learned a lot from Dee Dee. I learned a lot from Paulie. I learned a lot from Vance. And I learned a lot from Rucker. I even learned a lot from Tim. I'll give him his flowers. And that has allowed me to move forward. But at the same time, I didn't want to wear my tread out at RSW and hate pro wrestling because I would have quit. I just would have been done with it. So they can go on Facebook and they can assume and they can post and do whatever they want and talk shit. That's fine. Like, if you want to use my name to keep a conversation going, by all means, use it. Use it. It just means that you have that more time to focus on me than I have to focus on you.
Yeah.
I've got so much more other shit going on. Last thing I need to worry is about you.
Good on you, man. 'Cause
like, this is the first time that I'm speaking publicly on this matter.
Appreciate
this
you.
entire time. I've kept my mouth shut. I've seen comments on RSW's posts. I've seen comments on matches. I've seen comments on fucking pictures posted of me. I've seen the actual RSW page, like the match listings. I've seen shit on there. I've seen shit, people just posting shit, typing shit, thinking of everything they can, you know, horse pussy, workhorse pussy, whatever it may be. That's fine. It is what it is. I was a bad guy for most of my career so far. Like, I'm not, it doesn't do anything for me.
Good.
Like, I don't care. The only thing that cares, that I care about, the only thing that really bothers me is the fact of I did at one point love and respect those guys. I did care.
Oh, man.
I did. I cared how their families were. I cared about their significant others. I cared about their kids. I cared about what they had going on. You know, if something was wrong and I could see something was wrong, I would ask.
Right on.
Be like, you all right? You okay? You know, same. Zach Bryant, new guy there. He was in the same training as me. Zach had a hard time adapting to shit, especially in the training. He put a lot of pressure on himself, and you can see it. You can see that he just wasn't sure. And he even said it. He's like, I feel like I don't belong in here sometimes. Like, I feel like I can't do it. Me, I could have been just, fuck you, I'm going GTS. I don't give a shit what you do. If you flunk out, fuck you.
Right.
No. I was like, dude, just meet up with me. Dude, ask me. Like, I know I'm not your fucking trainer, but I'll help in any way I can.
Right on.
If I could give you something and you could take something away from it, if you want to practice this 100 times, I'm there to practice it 100 times. Let's fucking do it. And same with Caden. There was a point, this has never been spoken publicly. There was a point at the RSW Training Center, none of the trainers showed. None.
I've seen it happen.
3 weeks of training, I took over.
Okay.
That's 100% facts.
I believe it.
I took over. Russell was there. I was there. Our trainees were there. Russell had the key code to get in.
Okay.
We go in. We're waiting. And I was like, fuck it. Let's just start.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. 10 messages in the group chat. Oh, I can't make it because I got this going on. Rather than being like, oh, well, we wasted our fucking time. It was like, oh, man, I hope that's okay. Like, much love. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But yet, I'm somehow a piece of shit that costed everybody training. They do. They blame me. They've said it. They blame me. They blame me for the training center being shut down. Because I wasn't the one paying Alan rent. Because I was the one that made Vance Desmond hate our class. Me. Even though Vance Desmond said to me, the reason I haven't been coming is because the trainees don't pay Tim, and therefore Tim can't pay me to train you guys.
Gotcha.
That is literally the text that I have, and it's from both of them.
Right.
I've got both. I can send you both.
Oh, I believe you, because believe me, I got plenty of texts and screenshots just saved up for a rainy day myself.
The reason they don't like me is because that shit doesn't go under false eyes.
Yep. Because you stand on business. Same.
Yeah.
I get it. And like, you saying you thought these guys were family and you cared, same boat, man. And when I found out these guys were talking shit on me when I did nothing to them, it was about a different promotion. What I did, I said, well, I'll just match energy. I won't interact with your post, or I won't talk to you unless you talk to me. And you know what? I haven't heard from nobody. And it's perfectly fine. Guys like me and you, we have families. We don't need this shit. We love this shit, but we don't need this shit. We got a home life. But
Yep.
have at it. This is your show, not mine. I said my 2 cents.
Nah, I love it. If I sat here and talked the entire fucking time, everybody just clicked the dislike button.
No, man. I've been wanting to hear what you have to say, and and I'm just like, yep, it makes sense to me. Wasn't even there, and I promise you everything's true. There's no doubt in my mind.
And what sucks is there's guys that are still there that know all this that are still there. They just keep their mouth shut.
A lot of those guys aren't going to get booked elsewhere. And let's give the devil their due. They're running shows. So that's consistent pay. You know, you got a few shows a month, you know. So, of course, nobody's going to speak up and keep those bookings.
Yep. They've learned to eat shit and like the taste of it. And I did for a while. And eventually I just got tired of it and spit it out.
And you got the meat rider club, too, that don't even have to eat the shit. They just get to ride the meat. And then, so...
Because me and Tim even said this in our last conversation about me leaving. He was like, I don't get it because I like you. He's like, it's obvious that you have an issue with the roster, but I don't get it because I like you. And I was just like, man, I like working for you. Like, I genuinely enjoyed the RSW shows up to the point to where all the drama started.
Right.
And I hate to say it, but it's the same thing that Punk said. I will stick by this. I had CM Punk syndrome. It's the same thing. I worked with fucking children. Like, I show up and help build the ring and try to learn everything I can. I even texted Vance Desmond and was like, dude, I'll meet you at the show early and pay you if we get in the ring and you teach me shit.
Right on.
I gave a shit. I wanted to do more. I wanted to do everything.
You gave too much of a shit. That was my problem.
Yep. And it was met with minimal. And it was met with, well, that's a problem. While you're out smoking dope and show up and have that lingering on you and then go on and hugging fans, I'm the kind of guy that's like, I want to be professional with everybody 24/7, and I want to try to give it everything I got, because if I'm not contributing to this, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. And I've always kind of been the guy that's like, if I can't have the best show, if I can't have the best match, if I can't have the best story, I'm going to make what I can make of it to try to make myself happy.
There you go.
Because I know my own value.
Uh-huh.
I know what I want to do, and that's what I want to do. That's the one goal I've always had.
Yeah, those promoters don't like the know your worth talk. I say it all the time, know your worth. They don't like that shit. Nuh-uh, how many tickets can you sell, kid? Da-da-da. Fuck that. I know what I'm capable of.
Right.
Oh, well. Hey, fuck it. On to better days. You got your own thing going on. What's in the future for Ace Morgan? What are we looking forward to?
So, this new company that's coming around, Mountain State Wrestling Federation. What's this cat doing? Stop. I'm in an interview. Goddamn.
Cat times,
Bastard.
baby.
Cats. But we did that show. We did August 17th. We had a birthday show. It was private.
Nice.
Which was really fun. It was really, really cool. This kid named Grayson got to do a bunch of stuff. He got to, hop in our battle royal and eliminate our big bad heel, and had a great time, which fucking, that's what it's all about. He will remember that for the rest of his life. That's what I care about. I didn't want to see any cash from that show, because it's just like, man, we made that kid's day. We made that kid's world. Like, he enjoyed it.
Putting smiles on faces. That's what it's about, man.
And then August 22nd, we had our first official show. Tiger Valley Wrestling Federation presented Full Force.
Okay.
I was behind the driver's seat. I made the show. A lot of people don't know this. I made the show. I had my computer. I had my equipment. We used Gerald's brother's speaker, some fucking microphones and shit. We just hooked it all up. We used Keith Crockett's equipment, his ring and shit for Tiger Valley Wrestling Federation. We were like, we got the shit here. Might as well do it.
Okay.
Fuck it. So we did it. We slapped the name on it. We fucking did it. Private event, non-announced. We drew 125 people.
Really? Fuck yeah.
There was cars like this down this one strip road. It has a dead-end road at the end of it and like a turnoff.
Okay.
there was cars lined the entire street. There was people standing in the middle of the street. We had people coming up from like 2 roads over, coming to watch this, to just show up.
Let's go.
Private.
Good.
And it was not private. Like, fucking, I remember the beginning of the night, we had a good crowd already at the beginning of the night. And I was like, man, that's crazy. As we're doing, and we always do like this big huddle where we do a prayer and everybody gets together. We make sure everybody knows their shit. Everybody knows their match. Because these guys are new. They're still learning, just like me.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
But we band together. We figure this shit out. And we make sure that we can give the best show we can. That should be what we're focused on, not the negative. And we are. Like, these guys, they're all with us. They're like, fuck yeah, let's do everything we can. So towards the end of the night, I remember like peeking out, and we had cameras set up so I could see on the camera, and I remember peeking out the door and I could see past the camera on the stage. And I can see all the people surrounding this ring. I'm like, holy shit. So I go back there, I'm like, guys, we gotta step it the fuck up. Like, there are so many people here. I did not expect this at all. Like, fucking crazy. What is this cat doing? Dude, what are you doing? Come here. You want to be in the interview?
Cat time.
Spook.
Hell yeah. Check him out. Pop.
Little shit.
Cat Pop.
Bastard. So, I'm like, we got to step it up. Me and my brother already knew, because my brother and me had always wrestled in the backyard. I'm happy to be a backyarder.
Hell
like, fuck yeah. I remember where I came from. Just like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Every wrestler on this planet, you cannot tell me, did not wrestle in the backyard.
Right.
Not fucking... You're telling me Ray Phoenix and Penta did not go in their backyard and wrestle. You're telling me.
Uh-huh.
You're telling me the Young Bucks did not go wrestle each other on a trampoline. You're telling me CM Punk did not start his own promotion with his buddies in a backyard using shitty wood and then became the best in the world.
In some of this West Virginia wrestling, bro, you wish some of these guys had some backyard experience, Like, please do some backyard.
Like, everybody likes to say that Undertaker is one of the greatest of all time. Taker was a backyarder.
There you go. Okay.
I'm happy to be a backyarder. So we go out there and we basically did one of our backyard matches.
Okay.
We said, fuck it. Let's do everything we can,
Spot fest.
Kinda.
Okay.
It still had a story.
Okay.
Like, there was still a lot of story there, because we started the beginning of the night. Me and him did a promo, going off on each other. He's the younger, jealous brother, and I'm the older brother that's done all this shit, and he's stepping on my shadow, that kind of thing. Did a rumble. He came out. Me and him beat the shit out of each other in the rumble. I get eliminated. Then he gets eliminated. And then we fight on the outside. And then the referee breaks us up. That kind of thing. So we got to the end of the night. We were like, this is going to be a fight.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do everything we can. We did. Oh, my God. We started out wrestling. Just wrestle. He went to the outside, got a chair. Because the story was, at the birthday show, he cracked me in the head with a chair.
Okay.
Cost me a match. So... He brings the chair, and at this point, I'm like, oh, fuck, oh, shit, been here, done that.
Mm-hmm.
Cracks me with the hardest fucking chair shot in the back that I've ever gotten. Just, brotherly love. Left a mark for like 3 weeks.
Nice.
Fucking awesome. We go out there and just do a barn burner. We broke tables. We had thumbtacks. Like, I bled. We did everything we could, We got a little gig, and I fucking gigged it and everything else.
Hell yeah.
And just put on a fucking show. And Keith Crockett, which he'd been announced that he had been there.
Okay.
I was told he was going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't for sure, but he was. Interesting thing about that is, when I was trying to break into the business in 2019 and Tiger Valley Wrestling Federation was announced, I knew Keith Crockett was the guy in charge, so I messaged Keith on Facebook and was like, hey man, can I do that?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, fuck no. Nobody knows you. Get the fuck out of here. Damn. All right, fuck. The answer's always no unless you ask.
Yeah.
So he immediately came to the back and is like, I didn't recognize you at first. He's like, you're a totally different wrestler than you were back then. And I was just like, thank you.
Yeah,
Shook
man.
my hand. He's like, I remember 5 years ago, and he goes on the whole tangent and tells me everything. He's like, what you did tonight was fucking rad. He's like, keep going.
Good on you.
So that was awesome. I know in about a year, I'm going back to Nebraska
Okay.
to wrestle Charles again, which Charles from the earlier story,
Mhm.
same Charles from Omaha. Me and him finally got to wrestle each other.
Okay.
Fucking awesome. At Comic-Con, of all places.
Nice.
Yeah, that was cool. 7 matches, 3 days. I was beat up.
I'm sure. Well, there's a lot
But,
of good. You've had a
yeah.
lot of good, you know, a lot of little shining examples to why you need to pursue this. You know, there's
Yeah.
been some shit, but you know, meeting Cody Rhodes, training and talking with Dustin Rhodes, and just little things you're mentioning here and there. I think there's a reason for you in the business.
Yeah. So, yeah, and we did that show, and that many people, and that kind of match that me and my brother did, that proved like we have something. Like you said, there's a reason we're doing this.
Well,
So yeah, moving forward, I guess it's gonna be a lot of like, what can we do different? What have we taken from the past that we can use in the future?
right on. That's what I was going to say. Looking at the landscape, I'm hoping you guys, you know, of course it's Mountain State Wrestling, so it's going to be West Virginia Wrestling. What do you think you can change to better the overall scene? What do you think you add to the mix?
The biggest thing is, you know how AEW was in 2019. This is the best comparison I can think of.
Okay.
Because I want to compare it to something. I want to put it to something. I'm not saying we are AEW. I'm not saying we are the AEW of the Indies. I'm saying the welcoming factor of what they were doing.
Right on.
Even me sitting at home was like, as much as I dream about going to WrestleMania, I want to go fucking AEW now.
They're giving opportunities.
That's what I want.
Okay.
I want that for us. I want indie wrestlers to be like, that's a safe haven where I can go, I can have my own ideas, I can be my own person, I can look forward in my career rather than just somebody telling me what I'm supposed to be doing.
I like it. Good.
My fiance.
Hello.
That is what I want moving forward.
I dig it. I think you're totally capable of it. Got any shows planned coming up?
Yep. September 19th,
Okay.
we have the show in Broughton. We should have another one coming up after that in November, around the beginning of November, I'd say. There's the big Christmas show. There's a show in May. I'm doing a show February 28th around the Charleston area for a new company.
Okay.
Jake Oliver reached out to me, and that was really, really cool to get that opportunity to start something else new. Like anything new that I can do, like anything that's fresh, I want to do that. I want to be a part of that.
I love it.
Kevin from the RSW roster, I won't say his last name, just he reached out during all of that, the RSW thing, and was like, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. You're good. And he was like, if you ever need anything, let me know. And he came up with the idea of me riding with him to go to a future show. So there's an opportunity pretty big coming up for me that's in the works, TV stuff.
Good.
And it's just like, now we're fucking cooking
Good.
with oil. Like, so yeah, so much shit. There's so much stuff that like my calendar is no longer blank.
Hey man, good on you.
I love
You're doing
being
something
busy because I do my shoot job.
right.
I leave my shoot job and then I start this job. I'm answering texts, phone calls. You know, what do you think of this? How's this storyline gonna work? What are we doing here? How is this gonna work? So like, I get so many different perspectives now.
Okay.
I've seen it from so many different sides. Like, I've ring announced now. I've ran the computer now. I've ran the soundboard now. I've booked the shows now. I've booked the storylines now. I'm trying to do everything I can. Like, that is the biggest thing for me. I want to do everything that I can.
I feel it. Can relate to that one as well. Well, you talk about Mountain State being a safe haven, and you want everybody, you know. But tell me about the talent. What kind of talent are you looking to bring in specifically? What are you looking for in a talent?
So, not only my buddies, but you know, guys like Martial Law who know people. Clay, the guy that we bought the ring off of that we have now. I mean, shit. The ring that we have now, Kane has wrestled in that ring. McFoley's wrestled in that ring. Kelly's wrestled in that ring.
Nice.
So like, Marshall knows wrestlers from Clay's promotion that have been around that he's like, oh, dude, we could bring him in. I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, somebody like Jeff Paul that he's close with now, like, we would love to have Jeff Paul in. Ben Castle up at Titan. Like, I would like to have Ben Castle in. Tony Cheney, Jack Martin, who I had mentioned earlier. If we dipped into the well, like, I'm not sure the compatibility, but, like, somebody like Rucker. Like, I would like to have Rucker on. I would love that. I would love to him to come over and, you know, me and him can put on a show, or we can work the Greenhorns thing. Like, you fucking left us. What are you doing? Like, whatever we can do.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I know. But I am putting it out there. Like, it's in the air.
Right.
I'm not above that. I want it to be the most, how do I put it? I want it to be like everybody matters, and you're not just on the wheel. You're not just there to be a wrestler and keep your mouth shut and collect your pay and go home.
Yeah, man.
I want you to be like, I made a difference. I helped somebody. I trained somebody up. I helped with something, or I created this storyline, or I helped with this storyline, or the fans really understood that. Like, that's what I want.
Good.
Because that's what I want.
Right.
You know, as a wrestler, the biggest thing that I want is creative control over myself. That is every wrestler's safe haven. Like, if I can have a say of what I'm doing, I'm happy.
Yep. Totally understand that too. Yeah, we can relate on many, many things. We've went an hour, Ace Morgan. We've put a lot out there. We've covered a lot of bases. So in the final 10 minutes, we've already ran over. I give everybody the opportunity to. That's all right. It's Ace fucking Morgan. It's a long-awaited interview. So, but anyway, I was going to say, you can if you have any merch out there, if you want to let folks know your socials, if there's anything that you didn't get off your chest that you still need to, any advice to up-and-coming talent, anything, whatever, the platform's yours. Put it out in the ether, my man.
Okay. For me, there's going to be a shit ton of merch coming out. We're coming out with a website for the new promotion pretty soon. Dope. And we're going to put everybody's merch on there, links to that. That'll be up for all of the talent, not just myself. For me, you can just look up Ace Morgan on Instagram, Facebook. You'll find me there. Twitter as well. I believe I have a YouTube channel devoted to Ace Morgan. So, like, there's some old matches on there you can watch. Moving forward for everybody, this goes for every piece of negativity, whether it's about you, whether it's about me, whether it's about you as the viewer, whether it's about a promoter or another wrestler, or hell, just somebody in general, like in real life. The biggest thing is you get out of this life what you put into it. And if all you put it in it is negativity, you're getting nothing. And why, with your one life, your one opportunity, focus on getting nothing? That makes no sense.
Good. Hell yeah, good on you. I dig it, man. Sir, I think that's a good way to end things. I will ask you to hang on the line. Look forward to having you back in the future, definitely.
Heck yeah, I'm in.
I'm sure we'll think of a few things we meant to say that we didn't say.
Oh, yeah. It's me. Yeah. I never stop running my fucking mouth.
Oh, man. Fucking killing the business.
Oh, okay.
To the viewers, this is why we do it, man. Folks doing things their way, living the dream, doing it by their rules. I'm a big fan. In the meantime, treat each other with kindness and respect. Go out there and live your dreams. Don't take no shit from nobody. Stand on business. Be the best you can be. Plenty more coming up on the Roni this week. Spooky Lou loves you. We're out of here.